Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the crowd, Dr. Counsel, and fellow classmates. I come to you tonight to speak about a policy that has been implemented during the civil rights time frame. This topic is controversial. I wish that you keep your ears and hearts open to my idealistic views. Yes, I just got the job. As I walk away from my newfound promotion, all my supervisors begin to surround me, all of them being the exact opposite of me. They shake my hand and attempt to praise me and commend me on the wonderful work that I've been doing. I notice as I look around, I'm the only minority in the room. This doesn't bother me because I know I put in hard work and all my success I deserve. As I stand to grasp my newfound intellectual findings of my promotion, meaning I have more power and will be managing a small group within the company for the next project. My head's held high, I'm standing erect, and I wish to go into the break room to spread the good news. As I walk into the break room, I see my fellow associates throughout the facility. I hear a small chatter. To my left, I overheard he only got the job because he's black. Oops, I mean African American. I could not believe, did I just hear that? Am I in a twilight zone? My heart sank. My mind puzzled, confused. I thought my parents and my grandparents were the only ones that had to go through this. Could this be that I have fallen victim to affirmative action? Affirmative action, according to the Stratford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, is meant to portray a positive step in increasing representation of minorities in various areas such as employment, education, due to historical exclusion. Historical exclusion for the African Americans would be the bondage of slavery. Historical exclusion for females would be the notion that they were unable to vote and also unable to own land and business at a point in time in American history. Unethical does not begin to explain the meaning of this everyday concept. There are many reasons which I would like to express to you why I am completely against affirmative action. First thing you must be able to do is to grasp the understanding that affirmative action can be expressed as a handout. America is understood for basically standing for equality, liberty, and justice. If this is the case, why would I need a system to feel sorry for me? Sorry for what? That my skin is a little tainted than yours? This is nothing but offensive and cruel to minorities. To think about it, to fill up an occupation based on the color equivalency is nothing but unjust. As if I'm not deserving for any achievements that I receive, which everything should be handed out to me. Handouts can be looked at as favors for companies to complete their quota of hiring. Being an African American has been a requirement during the 21st century for lots of jobs. Instead of my actual qualities and work ethic to be looked at, is overlooked and shadowed by the color of my skin. Continuing with these handouts would mean somebody that's more qualified for a particular position may be passed on just to hit the quota of minority standards and policies. The concept of affirmative action was introduced to America with President Kennedy in 1961 as an effort to get a grasp upon civil rights movement and also in an effort to address the discrimination within that particular time period and frame. Beyond the racial inequalities during this period, many variable measurements were taken to make sure that minorities and blacks was ensured the same exact opportunities as the majority in such as career advancements, education, college education, and also economical development. Affirmative action was deemed correct during the civil rights era to ensure freedom for all. But times has changed. Laws that are fit for the past may not be fit for society in the future. To think about it. What other time in America has there been more minority CEOs, more minority business owners, more minorities in the political field? And also not to include the most powerful man in the United States, Barack Obama, is a minority. The 21st century has strongly evolved in their concepts and ideas of affirmative action. This also can be looked up as a double standard. A double standard that's taken advantage of by government policies by far. To continue this particular policy will only mean that minorities will have a free ride in America society, and also meaning that unqualified minorities may be placed in particular positions as well. In an effort to express my true opinion of the belief of affirmative action, I believe that it is wrong. I ask that you look at the broader picture. I'd rather have my job based on my intellect, knowledge, and my stature, instead of something being thrown to me like a dog in a bone. To continue to have affirmative action in place will only hinder the minority race and also to eventually trickle along to the mainstream of America. It has been dragged out and abused for many years, and this is creating my negative view towards affirmative action, and I stand against it. My name is Jeffrey Parks, and I'd like to thank you.